just finished watching the West Ham Tottenham game tonight. It's a very weird feeling I've got right now, because I feel like I'm the player equivalent of David Moyes as a manager. I feel like I watch West Ham setting up and hoping that we get a draw. It's a really weird feeling. We didn't set up great from the off, if I'm honest with you. Very defensive again, a typical Moyes formation. 3 attacking players out on field, which I genuinely feel first half we didn't actually play that bad. I mean, we didn't play great by any means, but we didn't concede, so that's always a bonus. Going into the second half, I can't really say much again about the first half, because there was just nothing really there. There was a couple of half chances. I always thought like Tottenham were always going to be the closest to score other than us. But in places, we kind of kept the ball well enough. And you could tell the difference by having Rice in midfield. There's a couple of players that were weaker links. I thought Noble, again, he's a 34-year-old man. He hasn't got the legs for the Premier League these days, but I can't see Moyes dropping him. It's just, I just can't see it. So we go with it first half, and we get through the first 45 minutes without conceding a goal. And there was a couple of chances. Obviously, Tottenham had the disallowed goal, which was very close. But luckily again, VAR, it helped us. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So going forward in that respect, it was good to go in at the break 0-0. But coming out second half, I just always felt like we wasn't good enough. And I know that seems to play it down a little bit, but I just can't help it at the moment. I don't have a lot of faith in this side. Even though, like you say, in certain places and certain times of the game, we didn't look bad. But then Tottenham got that first goal, and it was always going to kill us. But then we started to try and get back into the game a little bit. There was a couple of chances where I actually thought to myself around the 70-75 minute mark before that second goal went in that if we get a goal here, we could maybe nick a draw. But again, am I feeling like, is it shit that I'm hoping for a draw? I mean, we had nothing to lose tonight. You got Brighton going to Leicester and getting a point. Like, my thing is, why don't we just fucking go for it? Like, why are we setting up so defensively? But again, it's just typical Moyes, and it's something that we're going to have to get used to. Well, we have got used to. It's not going to fucking change. And it's just a bit disheartening. But yeah, a couple of changes were made. Again, there was a couple of chances. Bowen hit the post, Anson had a shot, and then as we were breaking, so did they. And then Kane was never going to miss his one-on-one. He opens his body up so well, and it was just there and done and dusted. And then towards the end, we kind of run out of legs, and that was that really. But I honestly thought that it was going to be about 4 or 5 goals tonight, going on the performance of last week. But I felt it's hard. I'm very pissed off. But again, I don't think it was as bad as last week, even though that's nothing to shout home about. I don't know what we're going to do going forward. I am worried about us staying up now. It's going to be very, very close. I see it out of us, Bournemouth and Villa. So there's just 3 of us. I think Norwich are down, and I think Brighton are safe, and I can't see Watford going down. But again, stranger things have happened. And like you say, we just, I don't know. I'm running out of things to say really with regards to our performances. At the end of the day, we're just not good enough, and that's all it comes down to. And yeah, it's such a shame. I'm so drained. I'm sweating my nuts off. It's fucking 25 past 10 on a fucking Tuesday night. It's 20 degrees, and watching West Ham, I feel like I'm sat out in the sun for fucking 4 hours at 40 degrees. It's just so draining. Like, I don't know. Again, we just go to the next game, and we just got to try and pick up some points. But we keep trying to be positive about it, and there's only so much positive I've got in this body. I can't keep trying to give it. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Tottenham, I feel overall in the game, Tottenham probably did deserve to win it a bit more. They weren't the best Tottenham side I've seen, but again, you know, they scored the goals and that's all that counted. So yeah, I hope you're all well, and on to the next game, lads.